Hello everyone, I'm Charlie Leonard, broker with the Leonard Real Estate Group, and today with me we have Sean Pascal, realtor, producer of the show, and Tatiana Knight, the owner of Neat with Knight.
That's right.
Welcome both of you.
Thanks.
Today we wanted to talk about garage sales. Many times when people put their house for sale, they have a lot of stuff, a lot of junk, and they want to get rid of it. So it's an opportunity to make money, and it's an opportunity to help them get organized and get ready to sell their property.
Definitely.
Sean?
That's right. So we know that if you do it the right way, it could be big bucks for potential sellers. But if you do it the wrong way, it's a total disaster.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Tatiana, can you tell us about one of your best stories working with garage sales?
Yeah, my favorite story is really sweet because it was for an elderly woman who had a 3-bedroom house. And she was moved to assisted living, and her kids were the ones in charge of clearing everything out for the house to be sold. And they were coming in from out of state and spending money traveling and also staying in the hotels. And they kept trying for a long time. It wasn't working out. So they called me in. I got everything done within a week. The house sold. They took the money. And they call me all the time because they treat me like their daughter they never had.
Excellent.
That's
Yeah.
great. Could you tell us about your biggest nightmare story with garage sales?
I had to think about it because luckily there haven't been that many nightmares, but one
good.
was really bad a few years ago. We had such a large amount of stuff. It was for a whole group of people that I had 7 helpers getting stuff out for 2 hours.
Oh my God.
And we still didn't get it all out. And then at the sale, of course, there wasn't enough space to put everything out. So I hated the way it looked. Nobody could shop through the stuff that wasn't unpacked. By the time that we were done and there was still so much left over, and then the charity couldn't come to pick it up that day, it was basically one of the days where you just like go home and cry and like, that's it. No hope.
Wow.
Horrible.
What do you think are the big 3 or 4 steps that people that are potentially looking to do a garage sale need to kind of start thinking about before they do the garage sale?
We're going to plan ahead, you're going to price it, and then you're going to organize it. And within all of those categories, there's a lot of steps. So planning ahead means picking a date, giving yourself at least 2 weeks to get everything together, maybe a year. Sometimes that's how long it takes my clients to get it together. Yeah. You also want to make sure that if your area requires permits, that you're following those rules and getting the permits ahead of time. And you need to promote the sale because people need to come and shop or you're totally wasting your time.
What about pricing it?
Pricing everything out, I like to do it the night before or a few days before because it's really awkward and embarrassing when people just walk up and they're like, how much is that? And you're looking them straight in the face and you're like, I don't know what to say. So it's just better to have a little price dot that you got from Office Depot, Office Max, put the price on there, and then you could still haggle, but at least there's a starting point.
Right.
Sometimes if people don't know the price, they're not even going to ask you about it because they're just going to assume it costs a certain amount and not even bother.
Okay.
Good point.
And then you actually have to have the sale. And at the sale, not only do you want to set everything up like really nice, looking like a store, so have categories of everything. Think about if you went to a thrift store or a Marshall's. There's a lot of stuff, but it's all in separate sections so that you know if you're shopping for home decor, look at that table. And tables is really important because people don't just like digging through stuff on the floor. So if you have to put a tarp or sheet on the floor, but if you can, get tables, get racks, get anything that makes it look nicer and makes the item seem like this is not just some thing that people threw out and don't care about.
Thank you, Tatiana, for joining us in the Leonard Real Estate Group video tips.
You're welcome.
Sean, thank you for joining us as well and
Of course.
producing this show. It was a lot of good information, information that people need when they're selling or when they want to clean up. I'm Charlie Leonard.
And I'm Sean Pascal.
And I'm Tatiana Knight. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.